How do you prepare for your class each week? Maybe it's a story club. Maybe it's a midweek group. Maybe it's your Sunday school class. Is it that you're learning the lesson? Is it reading through it? Is it maybe memorizing the story? Now, those things are important, but is it really going to have the most lasting impact? Well, let's explore that today here on Kid Story Quick Tips. Let me tell you a story of a boy. We'll call him John. Now, John was about 9 years old, and his leaders came up to me one Sunday and they said, "We won't teach this class anymore if John is in our class." Now, I knew a bit about John, even from when the time he was 5 years old. His mom confided in me that even she was afraid that he could hurt her. He was somewhat violent, had a temper, just kind of did things his way and would not listen to anybody. So these leaders came to me and said, "If John's in our class, we're not teaching anymore." And so I said to them, "Let's try this experiment. For the next 6 weeks, I want you to write John a note and send it home with him. Or maybe you could, if he's got a phone and you've got a phone or the parents have a phone, why don't you call him? I just want you to make a contact with John for 6 weeks and let's see what happens." Well, after the 6th week, the leaders came up to me and they had this big smile on their face and they said, "We can't believe the drastic change that has happened in John. He's coming. He's learning the Bible verse. He's participating in class. It's not perfect, but it's certainly a whole lot better than it used to be. And we're grateful to have him in our class." Now, what was the difference? Well, we call this relational discipleship. They were discipling John along the way. They were taking an interest, a personal interest in John, and then John started responding to that. So that's one way that you can prepare for your class for eternity and build this relational discipleship environment. How about remembering their birthdays? You don't have to do necessarily anything special, but just that Sunday before or after to wish them a happy birthday, maybe the group sings a birthday song to them, that would make a big impact. How about going to an activity? Maybe your kids are involved in soccer or you might call it football. Maybe there's a game coming up. Maybe you can go and be a participant or be able to watch your child play in that game or that activity. Maybe they're doing a concert or a drama or there's something else, something special at school or something special at home and that you could attend. Well, that's another way that you're taking a vested interest in eternity, that child knows that they're welcomed and loved and blessed. I once had a leader that about every 6 to 8 weeks, she would invite her girls. She had a group of about 10 to 12-year-old girls. She would invite them to her home and they would just have a snack, a meal, maybe watch a movie, just do something fun, maybe do a craft or do something that she showed that, I care about you and not just teach you a lesson on Sunday morning. Yes, that's important. Yes, I need to prepare for it, but I care about you. I want to know what's happening in your life. I want you to know that I love you and I want to bless you with the love that's found in Jesus Christ. Building a relational discipleship environment. Yes, it's important to prepare for your class, but I think the long-term eternal impact is going to happen when those kids know that you love them beyond the lesson and that you care about what's happening in their lives. And you want to do something special for them because then they want to hear you. There's a saying that goes, you have to open the child before you... I messed it up. Here we go. You have to open the child before you open the book. Yeah. Open that child up. Let them know you care. Join us again for another quick story, quick tip. We'll see you again. God bless you.